The Astros traded Ryan Presley to the Cubs. What?
No. No.
Did you see that coming? Because I did
No.
not.
No. Totally confused.
That is absolutely bonkers to me. The Cubs are going to pay $8.5 million of his $14 million salary in 2025. So good for Houston on that one. That's great. The Cubs also sent he's minor league pitcher Juan Bayo to Houston. He pitched in Class A. I couldn't find if he was high or low A, but he was in Class A last year. One big thing about this trade, Brig, is that this gets the Astros below the first competitive balance tax threshold. So good for them. I called them cheap a couple weeks ago. When I said cheap, I didn't mean in this way because they obviously have spent, but I feel like they just don't want to pay their stars. That's why Alex Bregman hasn't been paid yet.
I agree.
So they paid Altuve, but they gave him a legacy deal. So, But speaking of Bregman and this deal, I saw this deal went down, and a bunch of people were like, "Oh man, that makes it that's a no-brainer. That means you got to bring back Bregman." But all this saves them on their payroll this year is $5.5 million.
Yeah, he's not playing
enough to get a deal done with Bregman, is it?
No.
No
That's not even a question.
Yeah, like
you'd have to spike the punch bowl at the party for it to go down that way. Like, there's no way.
So, yeah, I don't know. So let's talk a little bit about Presley, and then we'll get into Bregman, because I wanted to just get that in there first. So Ryan Presley had a no-trade clause, and so he waived his no-trade clause to get out of Houston and go to Chicago. I was listening to Foul Territory today, and they were all just like, their minds are blown by this. They're just like, so this is really weird. I think it was AJ Przinsky was like, is he still that upset about the Hader signing that he wanted out? Do you think that's what this could be?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because we know he wasn't happy about it. Wasn't happy with being the setup man, with Hader being the closer.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't know.
And that begs the question, will the Cubs utilize him
He's going
in a closer
He's
role?
going to be their closer. Yeah.
He is? Okay, well, which makes sense.
Oh, absolutely. He's better than anybody that got there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And he's better in that role than he is as the setup man for some reason, too. Not to say he was a scrub as a setup man, but his numbers, I feel like, are better as a closer.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you.
Got to get the juices flowing, so it's really interesting. Yeah, I don't know. And like I said, I don't think it's enough to bring back Bregman. Maybe now Bregman is a focus. Altuve said that he's willing to change positions if that's what it takes. I've seen people saying that Altuve could go to the outfield, which I don't think that works. I think there's a reason he plays second base.
Yeah.
He said that he's willing to do whatever it takes to get Bregman back.
There are at least 5.3 inches or feet, 5 feet 3 inches worth of reasons why he doesn't play in the outfield. Out of the 5'7".
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting in Houston right now, and I cannot help but track it because I'm curious where Bregman goes. I'm curious what else Houston's going to do, and obviously because they're division rival, so I'm tracking. But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. We'll see. We'll see what happens. See how it goes.